Okay guys, so the next step is going to be creating the tens place. So really quickly on the ones place that we have here, we're going to go ahead and switch the very first block of code that we create, switch costume to costume 0. So you want to go ahead that we all start with the correct costume. So just in case, so you guys don't get confused, even though we do have a score variable, the score variable is done differently through this costume. So just keep that in mind. And since we're also working on it, we can go ahead and check off this score bubble since we do not need it since we're already creating this. So the next step is going to be to duplicate this. We're going to call this tens. And now that we have that, we're going to start from the very top of our code and we're going to go ahead and start changing a couple of things. So for this first block, the only thing we're going to go ahead and change is going to be the x. So instead of negative 220, it's going to be negative 255. After that, the when I receive start, we're going to change the x to negative 155. After that, the when I receive walk, we're going to change a little bit. First, we're changing the walk to ones full. Next, we're going to take out the forever and the weight 0.2. So I'm just taking out from the next costume, deleting this, and then connecting it again. Next, everything else here will stay the same except for the broadcast ones full. We're going to type in a new message and type in tens full and click OK. I'm gonna I'm gonna scroll down now to the last block of code that we have. So the when I receive player lose, I'm gonna go ahead and change the wait 0.4 seconds to 0.2. My x on my glide here is going to be changed to negative 255. My go-to is going to remain the same. My weight, again, is going to be 1.5 instead of just 1. And then the last thing is on the glide at the very bottom, I'm changing this x to a 0. So now that we're done with this, we just have to do it for the last place, which is going to be the hundredths.